So my name is Brandy Burridge, and I am actually a coach here on the Back to Back Tribe. And I have been a coach for about 2 years now. I started my journey because I was in a car accident and I was in severe pain and nothing was working for me. I had gone through physical therapy for about a year. I had gone through going to the chiropractor, going to get every sort of physical therapy you can think of, and it just wasn't working. And the last resort was the doctors telling me that I needed surgery. And at this point, since I was still able to walk, I refused the surgery. And I just, excuse me, I dealt with the pain. I did have painkillers. I tried solemnly to take them whenever I needed them, I would. But I got to a point to where I decided I did not want to be that way any longer. So that's why I started with my challenge group. I dove in with a group of ladies, and it was amazing, and it was addictive, and I got amazing results. I came out of it with a 60-day program that I had started, and I had these awesome side effects of getting toned and fit. And the best off of all of it was I no longer had the pain in my back. And I will shout this for the rest of my life. The amount of support that I got, I know is the reason I stick with it. I used to work out all the time, and it was here or there, and I never had the support. So I always went back to knowing, you know what? No one's seeing me do this, so I don't really have to keep up with it. But again, for me, feeling no pain in my lower back and being able to actually just be able to walk in a park and not feel pain was amazing. So I want you guys to know that there's a lot of reason that people are joining our challenge groups, and not all of them are going to be dealing with weight loss or inches loss or any of that. It's going to be really, first and foremost, the reason we are here is to make you guys understand that this is not about the weight loss. This is about feeling amazing and feeling great in your skin, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But I wanted to give Stephanie a little bit of an opportunity to try to find the chats so we can talk to you guys and you guys can ask her questions and things. But we're having a little bit of difficulty, but I will pass it over to Stephanie and let her tell you her story. If you're ready, Steph. Oh, there you go.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. We had this worked out for the chat, and I don't know why it's not working. But you can post your comments below the YouTube video as a comment, or you can comment directly in the event page on the post where we posted the link. We'll be checking those both, and we've got a lot of coaches on our team that are with us tonight too that are there that can answer questions too while we're doing this. So I apologize that it's going to be a little bit split. But we are here, and we want to answer your questions, and we want to engage with you guys. So please find a place to put a comment. We're going to find it. So, all right, my name is Stephanie. I've been a coach now for 2 years, and my story is very different from Brandy's. I have been pretty much, I like to call myself skinny fat for most of my life. I look good in clothes. Everybody's always like, oh my gosh, you're so thin. But I just knew how to hide it well. And I never felt comfortable in my own skin. And for me, but I didn't care enough to do anything. Like, it wasn't the big of a deal, like, to me. And so I never really did anything about it until I got pregnant. Once I got pregnant with my daughter, it kind of completely changed my mindset. And I had, about my pregnancy, when I had this epiphany, I am fueling my body with garbage. I was going to Taco Bell a couple times a week, because when you're pregnant, right, you have every excuse in the world to eat as much as you want, eat whatever you want. And I'm gonna hide Brandy real quick. And whatever you want, right? And so for me, I used it, and I ate everything I wanted. I felt gross. I felt lethargic. I felt fluffy and nasty. I was only about 3. I remember telling my parents I was pregnant at 12 weeks, and my mom was like, "Are you that's that? That's all you're pregnant?" I was super bloated. I really was uncomfortable, and too soon. And it wasn't baby; it was just bloat from all the garbage that I was eating, all the salt and sugar and everything. So for me, I started to eat healthy, and I didn't know what that meant, but I called my coach, Brandy. I said, hey, I'm ready to do something. I want to give this baby a healthy environment to grow in, and she said, hey, you know what? I've got this great new group I'm starting. Let's do it together. And I got started drinking Shakeology and a workout program. And I didn't know anything about fitness or nutrition. I just read the meal plan, did what it told me to do, and I started to get results. And I had the healthiest pregnancy that I could imagine. I had a baby. Everything was great. We've got a growing, healthy daughter now who's a year and a half old, who requires lots more energy now than I ever thought, I guess, she would. But for me, what got me to, wow, I'm tripping over my words tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But what gave me the motivation to keep going past once the baby was gone, right? Because then it's back to me again. It's not about her anymore, but now it was about me. And I had, once you have a baby, right, you've got 30, 40 pounds to lose. And so I felt really gross. I felt fluffy. I felt so uncomfortable in my own skin. And I got to work, right? And in the beginning, nobody wants to work out, right? We don't want to do it. But these are the groups that we're in, the tools that we're going to share with you tonight are really what helped me. Hand holding and having friends and accountability has just really made this journey sustainable and turn it into a lifestyle and not just a quick diet that I'm going to do so I can lose the baby weight and then go back to my life. Like, I've completely changed the way that I look at food. And we're really with you guys tonight and just give you kind of a glimpse into what that looks like for us and for a couple of our challengers too, and what it's going to look like for you. So I'm going to try to screen share my slides now, and we're going to see how that goes. Insert slide. Nope. View. Randy, I think you're muted. Let me figure out how to unmute you. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I did, but not for this purpose. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, and can you see the slides?
Yes,
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
They're not full screen, but I can see them.
Yeah, I can't, if I don't go full screen, I'm not going to be able to, I can't check the chat at all. So that's going to be on you, Brandy, because I can't, okay. I only have one screen here. Maybe I can use my phone. But okay. So you want to jump into our first slide? We didn't even get to show these pictures because our slides weren't working.
This is us.
This is us. Yep. And we're going to dive straight into our first slide.
All right, guys. So the main reason we are having this entire webinar tonight is to tell you why we're here. So up front, we want to let you guys know our main goal with having you here and having you join a challenge group is to help you to create a healthy and fulfilling life. We've been doing these groups for about 2 years now, and we've gotten a lot of amazing results out of them. And what we are hearing mostly from all the women who are coming to join our groups, and actually men, that we're just not feeling comfortable in our skin. I know that I started there. I know that Stephanie started there, and we are really heart-centered on this. We want everyone to come out of these groups understanding what it feels to be comfortable in who they are and in their skin. And again, this is not about weight loss. This is not about the scale. All of the weight loss and the inches on that are going to be side effects. If we're dialed in and we're following the plan and we're following the workouts, that's going to be side effects. But our main concern and our main goal in this entire challenge group is that we're coming out of these feeling amazing. We've got great confidence and feeling comfortable in our skin. But along the way, we can lose 5 to 15 pounds within the 21-day group. That's amazing. Of course we want to do that. Now, on top of that, we want you guys to leave with a sense of accomplishment. And I know that for me, I had an epiphany when I started my groups because I, again, was a yo-yo dieter, yo-yo workout person, and I never really stuck with it. I know that I did a couple of at-home workouts prior, and I knew that the very first one I tried, I just couldn't get through the push-ups. So I quit. I was just like, you know what? I can't do it. This is too hard. I'm done. I can't do it. And then again, I tried another one, and we went on vacation after, I think I had done maybe a week and a half to maybe two. I'm going to say a week. I came back after we spent an entire week on vacation at an all-inclusive resort. I ate and ate and ate and ate. And I came back and I felt frustrated because, oh, well, I just ruined my diet. I ruined what I was doing, and I just didn't continue. So knowing that, when I got into this challenge group, and in 60 days, now this was a longer program than the 21 days. So 60 days, I came out. Every day I did my workout. Every day I checked in with my group. Every day I did my Shakeology. Every day I ate clean. And it was such a great sense of accomplishment to actually finally finish something, which was fantastic. And then I went into another workout with more confidence, knowing, hey, I can finish this. So that was great for me. But, you know, finishing what you start, which was a great. Now, along the way, while I'm in this journey and in this challenge group, I'm meeting amazing women, positive, being fed positivity throughout the entire journey. And it's really a nice breath of fresh air, because on our Facebook pages, as of now, I'm sure you guys notice, it's negative, negative, negative. This is a great place to get dialed into every day, check in, block out Facebook, and get into the group and really get motivated and encouraged and feel positive and surrounding with some positivity, which will really start getting you more happier and healthier and just your mindset, period. We want to help you guys understand simple nutrition. We want you to know that this is really simple, that it shouldn't be difficult, that there's a lot of people out there that get stopped in this part of their journey because they just don't want to have to count the calories or cook these crazy complicated meals or go grocery shopping, being stressed out, not knowing really what is or isn't healthy because of all the labels nowadays. So we want to simplify that nutrition part for you. And with the 21-day group, it's amazing because we're really going to show you that this diet is not a diet, and it's not for you. It's not meant to be so restrictive that you fall off the moment you just want a glass of wine or a piece of chocolate. Those are allotted in our diet. So this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. And we're going to show you past the 21 days that this is going to continue into the rest of your life and learning how to really carry it on. Most of our groups, most of the people are coming out feeling more confident. That's really what we're looking for, more confident, be more happy, more healthy, and feel better in your skin. We want to show you just because that you're investing in your health does not mean it has to be hard. You do not have to spend hours and hours at the gym like I used to do, or eating like a rabbit 24/7. We want to show you that this is your life, that just because you are doing a health and fitness journey does not mean you are missing out on your life. You are gaining your life back, guys. This is really what it's meant to be about. You living the best life possible. So again, if you are watching us through the event page, make sure you check in on the YouTube page so we can see you guys in the comment section below. Ask us any questions that you have, and we'll be happy to answer them for you while we're on here. So right now I'm going to pass this over to Stephanie, and she's going to get us even more motivated throughout this.
Okay, great. So yeah, I just set up a comment thread in the event page on Facebook, so you could just post your comments and questions there, just so we can try to keep things a little bit more streamlined so we can find your questions and stuff like that. So thanks for bearing with us. But so we told you when we invited you here tonight that we will be doing some giveaways, right? We've got some great giveaways, and there's one that's even more awesome that I'm excited about that we're going to share at the end of our webinar, so make sure you stay with us. But I do want to let you know that just for showing up tonight, we are going to be raffling off a monogrammed water bottle to help you, motivate you, to get you started, right? To take action. Because we all know that motivation is what gets you started. And sometimes you have to even take action before the motivation even comes. And so we wanted to just kind of sweeten the deal a little bit, say thank you for showing up tonight, and we're going to give you instructions on how to get entered for your very own monogrammed water bottle at the end of our webinar, so make sure you stay with us. But that's right, so motivation gets us started. But what keeps us going, right? We've all started things before. You've committed to a fitness program before. You have committed to another weight loss program or a boot camp with some other friends, or you've committed to start running, or you've started things over and over and over again, right? We never have a problem getting started, but what helps us get to the finish line? And that is discipline, it's accountability, it's support, it's inspiration along the way. And that is what we're going to be focusing on tonight. So I'm telling you right now what the motivation is to get you started, but we're going to be talking about for the rest of our webinar tonight, what gets you past day 3, right? Once you've finished, you're proud of yourself on day 3, you miss a day of workouts, and then you just completely fall off. Brandy, can you mute your microphone for me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. And so there we go. So that's what we got to get you started tonight, and we're going to dive into what really our groups are all about and what we've got to offer. So now I want you to use the chat, please, and tell us if any of these statements here relate to you, right? If you can relate to anything that I'm about to walk you through real quick. Because if so, then you're in the right spot. And this is why we invited you to join us tonight, because we really saw, your coach saw some of these, you know, trigger points kind of thing in a conversation that you had with them. And so we've got a great solution that we want to be able to share with you. So have you made a decision in the past that you wanted to work out and get healthy, right? But you failed, right? You fell off. You fell off your diet after 3 days. Have you done that? Have you tried that before? You know, have you given up on a workout routine? Maybe, you know, after 10 days, have you, you know, started something new and just couldn't finish it, right? Have you gotten bored with your fitness routine? Whether you are a runner and you know, you're just getting, it's too monotonous, or you go to the gym and you're just over the same machines, doing the same muscles, and you're just at a plateau, really. Are you a crazy busy person, right? Are you chasing after kids, or, you know, if your kids are older, are you carting them around all over the place? Are you taking care of your parents? Do you have a full-time job, a part-time job? You know, do you have volunteer responsibilities? You know, do you have a lot going on, right? And are you on the go often, right? So many times that's what leads to our unhealthy lifestyle, is because we're on the go so often, right? Fast food just makes sense. It's all you have time for. You don't have time to plan. You don't have time to cook healthy meals or learn what that even means. And so you're on the go and you don't have time to deal with healthy eating, right? Do you ever get hit with that afternoon slump? This was totally me. When I worked in an office, I would come back from lunch and I would work hard for like an hour, and then I would just get hit like a railroad train, and I would like be ready to take a nap at my desk for a solid hour to hour and a half, right? The only thing that got me through it was when it hit 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh man, all I got left is an hour, you know, and then I was able to power through again. But you hit that slump, right? Have you experienced that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you sick of failing, right? Have you started over and over and over again, started so many different things, and you're just tired of failing, right? You feel like a failure because you don't feel like you can win. You don't feel like you've gotten to that finish line or hit your goal of, you know, what your weight loss goal or your health goal, you know, whatever it is. And are you just sick of that feeling of failure, right? Do you want to look good and feel your best? Like, is that something that you really want for yourself? Like, do you want to be able to look in the mirror with your head held high and not just kind of run by it, you know, on your way out the door, but actually be able to look at yourself and feel good about what you look like and how you feel in your own skin? Do you want to feel comfortable in your body? And do you think you could benefit from having accountability and support, one-on-one support and group support? You know, I used to envy friends that I had that were, one of my best friends is so disciplined. Like, she would get up and run, and she'd work out, and she'd eat clean, she'd make a shake, she would do all these things all by herself all the time. And I was so envious of that, because that's not my personality. I thrive in a group setting, man. There's nothing more that motivates me to get my workout in when I can scroll through my Facebook feed real quick and see that all 10 of my girlfriends already got their workout in today, man. Like, I'm not going to be the only one that didn't show up today. So having, you know, do you think you could benefit from having that kind of accountability? So share with us in the chat. Let us know, what of those things can you relate to? You know, if you're already a challenger with us, tell us what was one of these things that you struggled with before and that you're working through and you're getting better with too. Because I know we've got a good mix here of people that are already in our challenge groups now, coaches on our team, and people that are considering joining us. So please interact in our chat, and I'm hoping that we can all kind of chime in there with you. And I'm going to pass it back to Brandy, who's going to need to unmute herself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. It's funny because it shows me that I'm still muted, but I'm not. I just want to clarify with everybody that since Stephanie is saying chat, she's referring to the event page where you're locating this event or this recording, so live event. In the event itself. If you want to ask any questions, we can be in there answering questions. I've already been doing so. So make sure you're in there asking those questions and we can help you out. So I'm going to talk about this slide here. These are women in our challenge groups, mostly coaches who started out as challengers, who got amazing results and became coaches because they wanted to pay it forward. So guess what? We totally get it. We get you guys. We were not professionals. None of us are professionals. We are just normal people that started using the programs in the groups and got results. Easy as that. We want to show you that even though you see us working on our health and fitness now, believe me, most of us on our team, all of us on our team, were not there. We were not there before we had started in the challenge groups. And for myself, I can tell you straight up, if you would have told me 3 years ago I'd be doing this, I would probably argue with you, because that was not my go-to. I was not the face of health and fitness. I want you to know that we all started on day one, just like you'll start, and we all have our own journey that we're on. We're still on it. We will continue to be on it. We have our struggles. We have our failures. We have all of our bumps along the way. But the best thing about these groups is we are all here in the trenches with you. We're all here supporting each other. We all are being able to share our stories with each other. I mean, I know that I'm currently doing this program, the advanced version, and I've got several other girls who are doing it with me. And if it wasn't for them, I would have thrown the towel in a long time ago. I would have just dropped down from this advanced program. I would have done the beginner program and just called it a day and just said, why not? But I know that I can talk with these girls and say, you know what, let's challenge ourselves. We're not defeated. Let's just keep going. And that is an amazing feeling. So I'm going to pass this over to Stephanie, and she's going to highlight a couple of our girls out of our groups that have had these changes and have had the transformations. And she's going to tell you about that.
Sweet. So yeah, my favorite part about this slide, and I actually have this saved on my computer. It's not my background right now, but it was last week. And it's because all of these people are people that you're going to meet in our challenge groups. Like, these are not strangers pulled off of an infomercial somewhere. I mean, some of them could definitely qualify for infomercial quality here, but these are real people. These are the women that are actually hanging out with us in this event tonight and in our challenge groups as well. So these are real people. These are moms, and these are full-time employees. These are business owners. These are, entrepreneurs. These are fur mommies and daddies too. We haven't shared any of the guys' photos here, but man, this group of people is incredible, and they're real people. I need you to know that. So to be able to share that, I want to highlight a couple of our girls here. First is Ginny. So Ginny is my homegirl. We met through our husbands, actually. We're coworkers a couple years back, and she reached out to me when she was pregnant with her second child. She was feeling, the way she described her feelings, man, I totally got her, because she was going through exactly what I did. She was feeling fluffy and lethargic. She needed energy to be able to chase around her toddler, and she was scared of having another baby with her energy level right now, where she was when she was pregnant, being able to take care of 2 kids with the lack of energy that she had, and just feeling so down on herself. And so she got started with a program while she was pregnant, and immediately started feeling healthy and feeling stronger. She had a really healthy pregnancy. She was nervous to gain too much weight, and she didn't. She gained just as much as she needed to. And then now, this is her just after her baby was born, and now I think like about 2 months later, she has lost almost 20 pounds in a couple rounds of 21-day fix. She is feeling stronger than ever. She is glowing. She's happy. She's joyful, and she is paying it forward. She is helping other girls do exactly what she's doing, and she has got the energy to chase those kids around. So it is a joy to watch her, and it's been awesome to watch her transformation. And then we have Abby. Abby is awesome. My favorite part about Abby's story is that she shared with us, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this, but right before she decided to commit to join us, she actually blocked her coach, Brandy, because she was just like, I can't look at her doing all of this health and fitness stuff and being, happy and healthy and feeling good in her skin anymore. I can't stand it. Like, I didn't want to be around it. And she blocked her for a little bit and then was like, you know what? No, I want that. And I can have that for me. And she decided and made that decision for herself that she didn't want to be uncomfortable anymore. She wanted to feel energetic. She wanted to have that energy and that confidence, and the self-esteem. And so she got to work, man, and she has been one of our most loyal challengers. Abby has worked so hard to get the results that she's gotten. She looks fantastic. She has so much confidence now. It's like her personality has completely come out of its shell. Like, she is such a joyful and happy person to be around, and it's so inspiring too, because she's inspired her spouse as well to work out and get healthy alongside with her. So her story has been amazing to watch as well. And then we have Kaylin. Kaylin's one of our newer coaches and challengers on our team, and she actually is our athlete. She was super competitive, an equestrian, triathlete, runner, and she got injured. And if you've been athletic before, if that's your kind of history, if that's your story, when you're not active, right, you immediately can tell changes in the way that your body is handling what you put in it, right? When you stop working out or stop doing whatever it was that you were, doing. Like a lot of, I was a high school athlete. I was a cheerleader. I will call myself an athlete, but I was a high school cheerleader. But the moment I didn't have a coach on top of me telling me, to work out and get my stuff in, as soon as I graduated, that was done, right? I wasn't in shape anymore. And so you lose that sense of self and worth and feeling, accomplished. And she really started to feel depressed, which happens to a lot of athletes when an injury happens like that. And she was about a year in, and she decided, I'm not going to allow this to control me. And she decided to get started with a workout program that we're going to talk about in a minute. And she did a modified version, and she did what she could, but according to what the doctor had told her, she was able to do. But she got started. She didn't wait until she was, completely healed from an injury. She made sure that she was working her arms while she was letting her legs heal, kind of thing. And she got some results, right? And then as soon as she was cleared from the doctor to go at it full hard, man, she has gotten these awesome results. I love just staring at her abs. She is such an inspiration, and she's an awesome part of our team and our community here. So that's just a quick glimpse. I could go on all night long with the stories of all the different women, their backgrounds, and what they've overcome in these groups, and where they're at and where they're headed. But I just want to give you this quick glimpse so you could see that it's not just me and Brandy here. These are real people with awesome results too, and we're so proud of them, and I love to shout them out. So I'm going to hand it back to Brandy to talk about our workouts and what that looks like. I don't hear you.
Yep. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that I just put a questions and a place where I would love to hear who is on the call and where you're from in the event page. If you could pop back over to the event page, open another tab, let us know who's on the call listening to us. And also there's a questions area. If you can ask any questions, we would love to answer them for you. All right, so with the workouts, so now you're kind of wondering, you just heard these amazing transformation stories, and it's just like, how are they getting these transformations? This is it, guys. 30-minute workouts. Again, like I said earlier, you do not have to go and spend 2 hours at the gym, wandering around, not knowing what you're doing. All you need is 30 minutes. So it's as simple as that. I've never thought that it would be just 30 minutes. But lo and behold, I did the beginner program of this and got amazing results. I've done a round of the advanced and got amazing results. And again, I'm challenging myself to do the advanced again. So I'm really excited to see my results from that as well. But the secret too, I feel that the results are because there's a variety in these workouts. Every day is different. They're all designed for maximum results. But the best part is you don't get bored, and you're constantly being challenged with your body and the different workouts that they have for you. So it really kind of encourages you not to plateau. So if you've been plateauing on your workouts, this may be a great workout for you. I'm going to say it probably is a really good workout for you. I know that when I plateau in another workout, this is my go-to, because you will be finding out a little bit in a second about the nutrition part of this, but that is also a great complement with the workouts. I love not being bored with the workouts though. I love that they're different every day. One, I know that there's a targeted different muscle group every day. So I know that when I'm dying in my legs from the day before, she's going to work out my arms, and then it's going to be more abs, and then we're going to do Pilates, and then there's going to be a yoga day, and there's going to be another leg day, and then she's going to really, really kick it into high gear, into cardio. So those are all really different, and it's amazing to have those different kind of workouts so you don't get bored. They're professionally designed, meaning that they're going to show exactly how to do the moves, how long to do the moves, and really, again, like they're going to target all those areas that you need. Even with the modifier, for those who need to take it easy, like I do sometimes because I do have a back injury and I want to make sure that that does not get thrown out again. But you still will get amazing results even using the modifier. So again, no many hours in the gym, running around the place, looking at the weights, being intimidated by all the machines, looking around, not knowing what to do. And that is why I love these programs. I know that when I was working out in the gym, I wouldn't even push myself really to get the workouts like I'm getting with these programs. So that's another part of this. I think that you really, with the trainers, are going to get maximum results because you're going to be pushing yourself. And one of the really great things about this program is that there is a beginner and advanced option, like I had mentioned before. So if you're coming into the challenge group wanting a little bit more of a challenge, you can do the advanced. And then there's also a beginner version that you can grab into. But I want to warn you that even though it's beginner does not mean it's going to be a beginner. You are going to get a workout, and it's going to be challenging for your however you want to go about it. Again, there's the modifier there. You can follow the modifier, but we always encourage for you guys to push yourself to your max so you can get the best results coming out of these groups. So now I'm going to pass this over to Stephanie and talk about the nutrition part because it is a vital part of our groups.
Sorry, trying to answer these chat questions too as we go. Okay, so nutrition. So this is something that I never thought I would ever be passionate about, but I have gained such a huge passion for this because with this program, the meal plan that you're going to get, you're not only getting the workouts, but you're getting this meal plan that is the most simple meal plan I've ever seen in my life. It is incredibly it's simple. It's just beautiful. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So our meal plan here, you're not going to have to count calories, right? You're going to get a food list that tells you, okay, these pretty little containers over here on the side, we're going to help you figure out, calculate, depending on what your goals are, if you're trying to lean out, if you're trying to gain muscle or lose weight, whatever your goals are, we're going to figure out, do a little bit of math in the beginning and figure out how many containers you get in a day. And each of these colored containers is a different food group. So we're going to make it, like I said, super simple. You get this really long list of foods for each of those categories. So you're not forced to eat something that you don't want to eat, right? If you're really not into broccoli, nobody's going to force you to eat broccoli. There are like 20 to 30 other vegetable choices for you to choose from. And there will be one that you find that you like. So that's my favorite part, is it doesn't force you. This is not a program where you're going to buy food you have to agree to eat, cardboard and stuff that you're really not excited about. You get to choose what you're going to eat. You have the freedom to do that. We're just going to show you how much to eat and of what categories. So it just keeps it simple that way. So it causes it to be, you're not going to have to count calories, right? We're going to tell you how many containers you get, and then you don't have to think about calories. I haven't thought about calories in a year now, I think, since I've been on this meal plan. It's so simple. I think now in colors, like, okay, I know I need 4 greens today. I know I need, 2 purples. And I already had my purples today. No more fruit for me. And so it just kind of helps you, teaches you naturally portion control. And right, as an American population, isn't that the thing that we struggle with the most, right? Is portion control. And so this shows you what you can eat. But the beauty is that you're not going to be starving. You're going to be able to see how much food you're allowed to eat when you actually eat things that are good for you. And that's just the beauty of it. You can eat so much, so you will not be starving. I know when I first started this meal plan, and even today, sometimes I have problems eating all of my containers, right? Because I'm like, I just didn't, get to all of them in the day, right? And so by the end of the day, I still have food that I can eat. So I've never found that I'm hungry from this meal plan. So that's the beauty of it. And next is a meal plan that includes treats. So we don't like to use the word cheat meal because it kind of, sometimes you get this mentality like, I worked really hard all week long, so I can go to the Cheesecake Factory and have a, 1,400 calorie meal. because I earned it. And you destroy all the work that you did all week long, right? And you just put yourself backwards. You take 3 steps backwards instead of moving forward, and it just sabotages your progress. So this meal plan includes treats along the way. So you can have things like wine, and it shows you how to substitute. So, okay, instead of having toast today with breakfast, I'm going to have a glass of wine, and it kind of at dinner, and it kind of shows you how to accommodate that. So, you know, okay, I'm going to go out to dinner on Friday night with my husband for a date night, and I know I'm going to want a glass of wine, or I know that I'm going to want dessert, and it shows you how to calculate that out and be able to figure out and how to just substitute. And I'm making it sound complicated, but it's super simple on what you just sub out. Okay, I'm gonna, instead of this week, I'm going to have this, so I can have this glass of wine or chocolate, because let's be honest, that's my weakness. That's what I want constantly is chocolate, which leads me into my favorite part too, is our Shakeology. We're going to add that in with your meal plan, and then you're just going to have 30 meals on the go, ready to go. We talked about in the beginning, so many of you said how busy you are, you don't have time to prepare meals, right? This is where Shakeology is golden. It is a delicious meal replacement shake. It's not just a protein shake. It's not a weight loss shake. It has got over 70 superfoods stuffed with nutrition, vitamins and nutrients, and all these super healthy foods that are just going to work on your insides to just transform your body and give you a healthy glow to your skin, give you more energy, help you get regular, help you lose weight naturally. And it's a delicious shake, right? My favorite, I said chocolate because that's my favorite flavor. I drink the vegan chocolate every day. It's kind of like a rich, dark chocolate. I've never tasted a shake that tastes better than this. I've tried several other ones on different like weight loss kicks and stuff like that, and I've always had like a chalky aftertaste. I just wasn't happy with the shake. And this is something, and it's not, because it's not a weight loss shake, it is a full meal replacement. It's safe to have when you're pregnant. It's safe to have when you're breastfeeding. It's safe, like I give it to my daughter every day, and it's the healthiest meal that she's getting, right? Because I know she's eating, you know, hot dogs and chicken nuggets sometimes in the day because she's a toddler, right? But she's getting Shakeology too, so she's getting all of these superfoods and nutrition as well. So having Shakeology in your back pocket is my favorite piece, because it takes off a whole meal of the day that you have to worry about. So if breakfast is what takes you, you know, if you don't have time for breakfast in the morning, or you normally stopping through Starbucks and getting, you know, a croissant and a coffee on your way to work, this is going to stop that. It's going to save you money on that end, and it's also going to save you the time and make sure that you're getting the nutrition to just start giving you the results that you really deserve for all the work that you're putting in, right? So we told you about the workouts, we told you about the nutrition, and then this is our secret sauce, right? You can get those tools, honestly, if you really wanted to, you could go buy them on Amazon by yourself, right? You won't get the same deal that we can offer you here, which we'll get to, but our secret sauce here is our private accountability groups. We use Facebook, and we use a private Beachbody app that we have to be able to connect you with other women and other challengers that are going exactly what you're doing the same program you're doing, or doing a similar program, eating the same meal plan that you're on. We connect you with each other, so you get that support system, right? I'm sure all of you at this point have probably been involved in some sort of Facebook group for some interest that you have, right? So you know the concept already. But this one is private. You're only allowed in it if you're attached to a coach on our team. And we have these groups set up that are private, so it's a safe place for you to ask questions. So not only do you get the support of your coach directly one-on-one, but you also have instant access to, you know, over 100 women that are in the trenches that know exactly what you're feeling. And, you know, so you have the opportunity to, vent, you know, oh my gosh, at this baby shower today, all they had was donuts, you know, and I just had to sit there and stare at them and eat my baby carrots, right? And so you have support and help you get through that. So that's what we have to offer. Those are different types. We have some that are just for basic support. So, you know, between challenges, or when you're just trying to, your everyday support, continuing your lifestyle of healthy eating and healthy lifestyle, we've got those kind of groups for you to just hang out in and to be present and to have the positivity and the inspiration and motivation along the way. And then we have others that are more focused, right? That we expect you to show up daily and log your workout and log your Shakeology, you know, tell us about the healthy meals that you ate. And we ask questions, and we're on you because we want you to help build you these healthy habits to change your life, right? And change that lifestyle. So the things you're going to get being a part of these groups, you're going to have our fitness app. You'll have access to that. You'll have access to your one-on-one coach directly, whoever your coach is on our team. You're going to have support with us for life. Like this is past just the 21 days of this workout program. You're going to get us after that. Like that's what these support groups are for. You're going to have accountability. You're going to get community, motivation, inspiration. There's competition, right? We do prizes and compete against each other sometimes to just kind of ramp up and get better results for all of us. You're going to get recognized for your hard work. You're going to celebrate with other women that are getting results, right? We're not here to compare and judge. This is a safe place for us to celebrate our wins, right? We're going to have fun. We're going to do it in a way that we're going to learn as we go too. So, right, I knew nothing about nutrition and fitness when I got started, and I am not an expert by any means. I have so much to learn, but I know so much more now from being a part of these groups and learning from other women in these groups that have stuff to offer, because there are girls in our group that are nutritionists or dietitians that can speak into that too. So it's like you get so much more value when we all come together like this in this group. So that is my favorite part, is being part of these groups. And then I'm going to dive in. So what is included in what you're getting for joining with our team and joining our challenge group? So you're going to get these 9 different workouts, right, to keep things interesting all week long, to keep your body guessing on what's going on. You're going to get streaming for 30 days, which is essentially, we call it BOD, Beachbody On Demand. You're going to get your workouts that you're going to get your DVDs, but you're also going to have streaming access to them to watch them online anywhere for the first 30 days for free, included with this package for your challenge group. This is one of my favorite features. Beachbody On Demand is awesome. It gives you gives you extra variety. It's not just the programs that you purchased, but there are like thousands of other workouts there too. So if you're really looking for diversity or trying to test out a new program for what you want to do next, this is a great source, and I highly recommend it. It's also great for travel. If your workout requires that you bring weights and you don't have weights with you while you're at a hotel gym, it gives you a great opportunity to do a different workout too, so you can still get that in. You're going to get an eating and a meal plan laid out for you, super simple. You're going to get a shopping guide. I still keep mine in my purse when I go to the grocery store, so I know what colored, which color categories I need to be purchasing in today. You're going to get your own set of color-coded containers. You're going to get 30 superfood meals in your bag of Shakeology. You're going to get a shaker cup for your on-the-go busy lifestyle. You're going to get one-on-one coaching with the coach on our team that you sign up with that invited you to join us tonight. You're going to have access to our private Facebook groups. You're going to have access to our fitness app. And you're going to have lifetime access to these private groups, not just for the 21 days. You're also going to, I can't give this to you. You have to earn it. But our 21-day fix tank top, when you submit your before and after photos to our corporate sponsor, Beachbody, you can get a 21-day fix tank top as well, just for submitting your results. So you're going to get all of that value for $140. And you can't beat that. I don't know how to even say that. I love this value. I love to be able to share this with people, because this is such great value for your dollar here, and you can't beat that. The support and the meals and the workouts that you're going to get from doing this. But if the cost is an issue for you, we've got this awesome thing that Brandy's going to go over with real quick. If I can unmute her.
I'm unmuted.
Oh, there you go.
All right, guys. So this is my favorite part. And the reason is there is a total love it or leave it. So all of this that Stephanie just mentioned is completely risk-free. So at the end of our 21 days together, if you are not coming out happy with your results, feeling healthier, feeling better, loving Shakeology, loving the meal plan, loving the workouts, you're able to get 100% of your money back. Now, why is this so much my favorite part of this entire thing is that really shows you how amazing we feel that these products are, and how we stand behind the groups and the program and the programs and the results you're going to get. So this is it. If you are ready to go, this is your next reason to not have that excuse to say, well, I don't know, I don't think it's for me, I don't want to risk it, maybe I won't like it. This is it for you. Love it or leave it. And I'm gonna have to say you're gonna love it, but again, there's an option that you have to be able to leave it. So 100% money back guarantee. Guys, these groups have changed my life. It made such a difference. I feel it's super important to make health and fitness a priority in our life. And I was so full of the excuses. I mean, we were out spending money on eating out, unhealthy meals. We were going to the bars, and we're just not paying attention to our bodies. And really, after being in a car accident and having the amount of pain I was in, it was a really bad decision on my part not to be paying attention to myself. So one day I just made that decision that I had to make that change. And I had to have that change happen for something else to change. And that was for me to feel better and have a better quality of my life. And that is really what we are looking to give you guys. We are really wanting you to get into these groups, find out how to eat properly, do the workouts, get the support from all the people in our groups. And this has just turned into amazing passion for me to pay it forward, and all the people that are coming into these groups that are also getting the fire and wanting to pay it forward as well. And it's just become, I mean, it's become my career. So I'm super passionate about it, and you'll never hear me not wanting to talk about it because it's changed my life so much. So we are kind of wrapping up. I don't know if you switched the slides yet, Steph. All right, so we wanted to really thank you guys. We know that you are busy. We know that you blocked out some time to listen to us talk about this tonight, and you've dealt with some of our technology issues, and we want to thank you guys. So we have a couple things that we're going to be giving away tonight. But first, I wanted to talk about how do you join up with the challenge groups now? I mean, now you know everything about it. You're ready to jump in. You want to start getting some results, feeling your absolute best. We want you to have it all. So now you've decided, all right, how do we get dialed in? How are we going to get there? We are going to ask you to reach out to your person who invited you here, but we have a link that's shown here. We would like you to go there and fill that information out, and we will be able to get that information to the person that invited you here, so they can get you all set up with a personalized link for you to get your challenge group all set up and get your challenge pack in order for you to be dialed into the groups. Now, the best part now that we want you to be able to get that booty into your next group, it's going to start on the 18th. It's official date, so you have just enough time to get your package in. So we are super excited to talk about giving you guys the first 10 people to sign up tonight. 10. So you better make it quick. We're all going to be giving you away 10 Fix Date cookbooks, which are a perfect tool to be using with your 21-day fix meal plan. This is made specifically by Autumn Calabrese, the creator of 21-Day Fix. So it has all the different kinds of recipes for you. It's going to be an awesome arsenal to use for the meals, the snacks, the desserts, and even drinks. And this has really been my go-to cookbook when I want to make sure that I'm getting all the containers right. And it just gives you the containers of what to be cooking with. And it just is a nice way to step up your game in the nutrition for the 21-Day Fix nutrition plan. So now all you need to do is go to the link that you see here, fill that information out, and you will be, whoever dials in to getting their challenge packs ordered tonight, the first 10 folks that get that ordered, we will be giving you a Fix Date cookbook. Now, on top of that, you have another opportunity to win what Stephanie was talking about a little bit earlier, an extra little motivation, an extra little gift for you guys for really just coming in and attending. And we know that you guys are so busy, and we're just super proud that you guys are so here with us and really looking at dialing into your health and fitness and getting this journey going for you and taking charge of your health, that we are going to be giving away a monogrammed water bottle. So anybody who enters into your information into the link that you see here, we are going to, there's just a couple questions because we want to know how we did on this webinar. We want to answer any questions that you guys have. We want to be able to reach out to you on anything that you need help with for the future. Just let us know and get entered into that. And we will be able to reach out to you, and out of everybody who enters into that, we will be picking a winner, and you will be able to receive a monogrammed water bottle, and Stephanie will be reaching out to that person who wins. So again, guys, we are going to stay on for a couple more minutes. If you have any questions, the link, do you not see the link? Oh, Stephanie, I don't know if our that slide is showing for some reason. All I see is myself talking with my hands a lot. in case you guys don't see the link, it is, oh, she changed it on me. I will post it in the event page as well.
We can, well,
Or
what
no,
we'll
I
do,
won't.
can you hear me?
I will. Yep.
Yeah, what we can do is we can post this last slide with this link on it, just to send your receipt into the event page, but we will only have this there until midnight tonight, and then we'll take it down because we want to make sure this is exclusive for those of you that have joined us tonight live.